Hi, I'm Darrin Cook of Big Stick Combat. Today I'd like to be sharing a technique I saw a gentleman do it. I believe it's Warrior Cane Combat, and it's on YouTube. So one of his first techniques, and I think this technique is solid, is that from a cane, for the person who's holding a cane or carrying a cane, one of the most economical moves you can make is just a quick foot upward into the opponent's groin. Now, the thing was that he recommends, he says it should be all wrist, that you don't want to move any of the arm because that telegraphs it. Now, I would argue that the closer the opponent gets, the less of a concern telegraphing is. Um, However, I also have a problem, and I think this can be effective, but I don't like to rely solely on the wrist. The heavier the cane you have, or if you have a bat or a heavier stick, this wrist counting on this wrist action, I think is weak. So let me show you a technique I picked up from Grandmaster Esadilia. The key is to move the elbow backward. So I move the elbow backward, and it's very powerful. This elbow comes back, and what it does is it levers the cane up. Now I would argue in self-defense that if this elbow comes back, that you don't perceive that as an attack. Particularly because the cane is coming up low under your line of vision. Now, if I move the hand up, if the hand comes up or the hand, that one I think an opponent would perceive as a threat. But this movement here, the elbow backward, I think that given the quickness of it, elbow gets thrown back, this comes up. Now, let me suggest a follow-up. So some people are going to want to go here. In fact, I saw one technique, a gentleman was doing something like where he would hit here and then roll over the top. He had a crook cane, roll over the top. He said he could do it very quickly. I'm certain he can, but if you think about it, this motion from here and around here is 360 degrees in a circle. Let me suggest a quicker one, and particularly if I'm in this grip here, I come up, then now I'm going to continue to thrust. These thrusts are going to be low into the abdomen. And again, this is very strong, and I'm going to drive him back and press that advantage. Then as I can or I need to, I can come up, break, and then now switch into a two-handed grip. So real quickly, I think a good sequence would be, again, if I'm here on the cane, I am attacked or I'm threatened, and I don't have time, particularly if I don't have time, non-telegraphic, pop up, and then now I'm going to launch into a series of thrusts down low, then as I can transition to other techniques, two-handed techniques. So key, bring the elbow back, elbow comes back, multiple thrusts. As I create room and drive him back, I can now switch into a two-handed grip. Thanks.